Hello, everybody, and welcome back to the channel here on Global Conquerors, a weekly podcast. Conquest. This is episode 62, being recorded on February 26, 2025. Yes, this is a Wednesday, so one day right before. Hey, we're busy. We're still on time, though. Also, just next week, just to let you guys know, just next week, just to let you guys know, we will have Conquest shorts, because I will be in Florida, so we will not be able to record a Conquest during that time. But we'll be back to regularly scheduled programming the week after that. But we'll start off, of course. This is your host, SMGFrenzy, joined with co-host
Angel, or AssassinADC, as you guys know me as always. Back for a weekly. We don't miss the podcast. So
Yep.
no matter which way it comes out as a short or a podcast. We don't miss. Yes. Yeah. There was a lot more stuff to talk about, but those are gonna be in short, so be on the lookout for those. Yeah, but we do got a good amount of topics we could talk about and everything. So
Yeah.
let's get right to it, man.
We'll start off, obviously, with our esports and gaming section, starting off with the Rainbow Six Invitational that ended about a week ago from when we're recording this. Faze Clan, through a generational bracket run, they went 0-2 against Space Station in the very first round of the winners bracket, getting sent immediately to the losers bracket, and defeating every team there to go to the grand finals and beating Team BDS 3-1. Faze Clan, Faze Boys, what a run, like, legitimately. Usually, if you see a team that goes down like in the losers bracket immediately, maybe they go like a round or two, and then they're kind of out of the tournament. But Faye sweeping everybody, including the team that sent them to the losers bracket. Very, very fun stuff to see. So congrats to them. Rainbow Six Siege, I mean, that invitational in general, when we talked about it last time, was very fun to watch. You had two orgless teams go very far, finishing top 6 and I think top 4 respectively. You've seen like R6 Esports, despite the game itself maybe not necessarily being the healthiest state, R6 Esports is still in a really, really good spot. So fun tournament all the way around.
Yeah, it was a good watch. I mean, I watched only the clips on Twitter. But the main story of the R6 Invitational was the two orgless teams making it into the top 5 or no, top, what was it?
Top
What was
6.
it? Top 6. That's what I meant to say. So yeah, I mean, yeah, like you said, the game's not in a good state. They announced a new R6. It's not really new. It's just up to date.
Yep.
Graphics wise. But I don't know. Maybe like it does. The game is changing in dynamics. Like the movement, the mechanics is going to change a little different. It's not entirely the same game, but it is updated a little more. Besides that, I mean, Phase, they've been they made that was a generational run, dude. Like I don't think something like that could happen again. Like, not especially in R6 out of all games.
Yep.
I mean, so yeah, I mean, congrats to them. We'll see where I don't know how their season thing is. We don't we don't really pay attention to them, like to their
Yep.
season wise. Um,
That's
so
later this year, because it's like Counter-Strike, where Counter-Strike has their finals basically early February, R6 has their finals late February. I'm assuming they both start maybe during the summer, maybe even late spring.
yep. So yeah,
Yeah.
can't wait to see where the next one and who if FaZe continue this run
Yep.
to the next tournament, or I don't know, maybe it was just a lucky run, I guess you could call it. So
I don't know,
congrats
man.
to
We'll
them.
see. We will see. Let's move on esports news. Marvel Rivals. Recently the opening like initiative game director and the entire Seattle-based team for Marvel Rivals has been laid off by NetEase recently. Of course, there was some like backlash because people were like, this is a team that helped build up the foundation of the game and helped it launch in a really good state. But as we know, Marvel Rivals has two teams. There's the team that's in Seattle that no longer exists, and there's a team that's in China, which is the current team keeping the game up to date at the moment. So it is an unfortunate departure of the opening foundation team. As we've seen, though, the game is functioning correctly, but of course, we still hate to see layoffs in the gaming realm in general. So hopefully, that the director and their team are able to get signed on to a new game, because they have shown themselves very capable and worthy of launching a game that people at first thought was actually going to bomb at the beginning, and ended up being probably a sleeper hit of late last year. So hopefully, they find somewhere nice to land in the gaming industry.
this game has to be in contention for game of the year
Oh yeah,
at the end of the year.
yeah.
Because look, this game has endless possibility of play. If that's the right way I'm saying it, hopefully.
Hmm.
Just due to how many characters the Marvel universe has. I mean, you saw how hyped up they made the Fantastic Four, and then that's just them.
Yeah.
And there's still so many more characters they can introduce. They still got, I think Wolverine is still could be added, or the X-Men. Um, I mean, it's this. There's so much to the game that they can't run out of ideas.
Hmm.
Um, Obviously, the only thing I would assume that they would need to work on more is probably just more maps. Um, but I mean, in due time. But obviously, the game is already in a great state.
Yeah.
Like you said, it sucks to see the foundation of the game being let off.
Yeah.
But you know hopefully those people get find a new home
Yeah.
because they really did start something great with that game, and no one really thought this game was gonna propel to what it is now.
Hmm.
Um, I mean, I don't play it. I played it a little bit and I had a good time, but I don't really play it like that.
Hmm.
But the game is fun, and if you play it more, you probably understand. For the people that play it, the more you play, the more you understand it. But it's refreshing. I mean, it's a different type of it's what is it, like an Overwatch style game, but it's
Yep.
just
I think the term that we use these days are hero shooters.
hero
Basically.
shooter.
Yeah.
There you go. But yeah, I mean, it's a good game, and it's like you said, it sucks to see a game doing so well and still staff getting laid off. So it
Yeah.
sucks, man. But they have to do what they got to do. This is just we all know it's all a business aspect in the end. So
Yeah. Exactly.
you just gotta get through it and just find the next opportunity and chapter into your career. So
Yeah. Like I said, wishing the best for this team. I hope that they're able to find like an actual good spot, and hopefully a good gaming company to work for in the future. Because like we said, they're very capable, and they quite literally launched a sleeper hit last year, so they do deserve to be in somewhere great in the gaming industry. But to move on to something a bit more comical, this happened about 2 weeks ago. Epic Games banned a Fortnite pro, Australian pro, Repulse, for cheating. And they didn't just ban Repulse, they banned him for life. They forced him to donate his tournament winnings to charity, and they made him make an apology video on YouTube admitting that he cheated. And basically, what he did is that during the Fortnite Championship Series Cup of finals a few years back, I believe it was the 2023 finals, apparently he got a friend of his to log onto his account and play and help him qualify to get to the Fortnite Championship Cup finals. So, bro didn't actually play to qualify himself. Obviously, he is good enough to actually play Fortnite because he did perform well in person, but he didn't play well enough to qualify himself, which is the issue. So, I mean, also like in the esports realm, I don't think we've ever actually seen an organizer force a player to do any of these actions before. Usually just ban and that's it. They get to keep the tournament winnings or whatever. But like the fact that Fortnite banned him forever, made him give everything away to charity, and then also made him admit it on YouTube and Twitter and everywhere else is, I think, something good for the esports realm because it shows that we take things seriously. So
Epic Games, to be exact, takes their games serious.
yeah.
Um, yeah, I mean, I saw this. It was all over my Twitter. It was like Fortnite just doesn't only ban people; they make people apologize for cheating and this and that. And I watched the video, and um, I can't believe Fortnite even got this person to even do this. So and come through with what they like he had. I don't know if he thought him doing this could get him unbanned. We know damn well it wasn't gonna happen. But yeah, or some. I think they would have sued him, right, if he didn't do it, or what would have
I mean,
what? No, right?
Epic probably could. They're worth billions of dollars, man. So
Well, yeah, I know that, but I'm just like, what would have happened if he didn't do it?
I think if anything, Epic probably has somewhere in their contract with pros and their organizations about cheating and punishments, which is why they were able to do this pretty easily. Some esports, especially smaller ones, unfortunately, especially console ones, probably like Halo and COD, tend not to have these stipulations attached to them. But bigger esports like Fortnite, like League, like Counter-Strike tend to have a bit more rigid contracts on about if you cheat, this is what will happen. So we get to see it live in action on Fortnite, so that's fun. That's good. I mean, it's good that this was able to happen, you know? The cheater got to get punished in the way that was correct. So, I'm not complaining. I don't think anyone's complaining. It's just kind of funny to see in action.
I guess. I mean, I just wasn't expecting, Epic Games to even, make this happen, but it's all right.
Yep. But yeah, I think that's it on Epic's side. We move over to Riot, which Riot has been under a lot of flack the past 2 months for removing Hextech Chest from League of Legends. For those who don't play League, Hextech Chest were the ways that I and millions of other people who didn't pay money on League earned skins and emotes and items, because the more you play and the more you succeeded, Riot would reward you with free Hextech Chest, and you could get like a random skin or a random like spray or a random emblem or whatever. This has been in the game for almost as long as the game's been alive, but this year Riot's like, haha, we're not making money. They're making money. So they wanted to remove the freeway and force everybody to either buy the battle pass to get skins or pay for skins individually. Riot has also been making skins more expensive. Cough, cough, the $500 figure skin and a bunch of other skins that came out recently that were $200 plus. But no. But Riot, this is probably the most backlash Riot has faced in the company's history. So they came out with a video today apologizing for removing Hextech Chest and saying we're adding them back, but they're not adding them back normally. They're now putting them in the battle pass, both the free and non-free version of the battle pass, and also allowing you to earn them somewhat traditionally through being honored in game. So if you perform well, people can honor you in game for like, good plays or whatever. So it's a partial win.
Well, how do you feel about it? Like, through that, it's in a battle pass thing.
I don't like the battle pass part because, of course, as you know how battle passes are, the free one will only have so many, and then you're gonna have to pay to earn the rest if you really want to. So that part I don't like. The part of having them in the like honor system, that's good because that's pretty much similar to how it was before, though. So that part's fine. I just think Riot's dumb for removing it in the first place, like most of the community does, and this should have kept it the way they've had before. Riot tends to be kind of decent, pretty good of like listening to the community response. This is the first time that they have been like, no, we aren't doing this, no. And then after so many people got pissed about it, now they're like, fine, we'll give you some win, but not all win.
Okay, well, let's just say let's just say you earn it the same way, but they changed the earn rate on it. Mm-hmm. Would you be still pissed, or would you be more okay with that?
I'd still be pissed.
And their statement saying like, "Yo, we get that this is how y'all get skins and stuff, but we would still want y'all to buy stuff, but we're gonna decrease like the chances you could get one."
No.
Would you still be mad?
No, they just shouldn't have changed it in the first place. It was a flawless system. It's the same way how their drops for the esports scene have gone down each and every year. I looked at how many skins I earned, how many drops I had in the very first year they introduced drops. I earned over almost 200 drops the first year. Then the year 2 I went down to like 120. The year 3 I went down to like 50. Last year I had 23 drops in total between MSI World and just watching like all the regions. Like they're getting a bit more stingy and giving out free stuff.
Maybe it's just hard to make free stuff.
No, it's not! Because the drops are giving out stuff that was already in game, and they've got thousands of items in game. They weren't making new crap for this.
Hey, bro. They had to figure out a way to make more money.
They were already How many people bought the $500 plus faker skin? How many people bought the battle pass? They're making plenty of money. How many people watched Arcane, got on League, and bought skins for the characters just because they liked those characters and never played the game again? Riot's making millions of dollars. They did not need to take away something that wasn't hurting them at all. That's all I'm saying.
The more they can make out of it, then why not? You know that. I'm
just saying, this has now been 3 weeks in a row that I have said negative things about Riot, because this week it's about this. The past 2 weeks have been about the format for the league. I just think they're doing things wrong, and a lot of the community seems to agree the same.
But it's only for League of Legends that they're... kind of
That
trolling.
they're
Haha.
trolling, yeah, because Valorant's still young. Valorant's got the wiggle room to like expand, you know.
I
League's been here
guess.
for almost 15, probably it has, yeah, about 15 years now. So I don't know, I don't know, but we'll see. We'll see if the community likes this change to the Hextech Chest. And like I said, it's a partial win, so we're not getting it all.
It's a petty win, dude. Just say that, bro.
It's a
It's a
petty win.
petty win.
It's a petty win. But yeah. I'm not gonna do the next topic yet. I'm gonna do the topic after it, and then leave your topic last. In Conquest Shorts, I announced that Sentinels was joining Marvel Rivals. They were one of the first big esports teams to join Marvel Rivals. Under Thieves today just posted that they're also now entering Marvel Rivals. So we are seeing big esports teams enter Marvel Rivals. Now, what Marvel Rivals need is a sanctioned
It's a
esports
comp.
league.
Oh yeah. I
Wait,
mean,
is it
yeah.
what?
A comp scene.
Well, yeah, exactly. It needs like an actual comp scene and an actual league. Sure, we'll probably get third-party tournaments for the moment, but I'm sure later down the road we'll get like maybe ESL or somebody doing like a pro league for it, or maybe it'd be funny if like Marvel themselves, Disney ran a pro league for Marvel Rivals. But I don't know, man. I don't know. But yeah, that's
I
two big
I.
esports teams in it.
All right. Well. Uh. Yeah. I mean, I'm guessing the. I don't. I mean, I don't know. Is this game? Could you watch this game over and over again as a comp?
Overwatch esports was great.
Over like okay, but can you? It's more different from playing it versus watching it.
I watched Overwatch esports. I played Overwatch. I don't have the time to play Marvel Rivals. I probably would watch it though. To be fair.
Oh, I mean, what would the comments be like? Oh my God, Spider-Man's won. Oh,
Well,
heal me! Like, what the fuck?
that's the
Like,
thing. It would be like Overwatch where people were like yelling instead of yelling the name like Winston. The people were like monkey, 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 and like you know exactly who they're shooting at. So Overwatch, Marvel Rivals. I mean,
okay,
I don't know.
will this? Let's just remember how Overwatch had a World Cup.
Yeah,
What are the chances we see that from Marvel Rivals? Not nowhere close yet.
I don't think we see that. Overwatch was only able to do that because it was truly an international game. Dominated by the Koreans and Chinese for the longest, of course, but it was an international game.
What about XQC?
Actually, Canadian. Canada has never won an Overwatch World Cup. USA has.
Yeah, then he switched teams. I remember he said he played for Team USA and like
Did he? I don't
in
remember
the last
this.
one.
Oh, I don't remember that, but maybe.
Anyway,
But I don't think we see an Overwatch World Cup for like Marvel Rivals. I think Marvel Rivals will go the more traditional esports route. You have your splits, you have your big championship. Probably that's it. I'm not. I don't know enough about Marvel Rivals to know if it has a big enough international presence to have a World Cup style game. Most big esports games don't do that. The only one that does technically do that is League, because it's big enough to have regions.
I mean,
Because
yeah, but
like one region in League is the entirety of the CDL.
okay.
Like you see what I mean, right?
Yeah, I get it now. I get it now. I understand what you're putting down.
Yeah. Like COD, CDL has how many teams? 12, 10?
Oh,
12. The LPL has 20 teams. That's one
well,
region in League.
I mean, yeah, you got a point. You got a point.
So, but yeah, I mean,
Oh,
if anything, the Esports World Cup may pick up Marvel Rivals, and then you get your World Cup style matchup, which I think is why even like Overwatch, when it changed over to the OWCS, you're not going to see an Overwatch World Cup anymore. They're probably just going to use the Esports World Cup as that event. So every esports getting a World Cup now, technically. So, yay.
I guess.
But anywho, let's go to your topic about Faze Rain.
Phase rank CS:GO, not old phase rank. So this we just before we started like 20, 30 minutes ago. Um, yeah, I was surprised Mox didn't know about this, but this happened yesterday or 2 days ago when y'all are watching this.
Mm-hmm.
Phase Rain CS:GO to be exact. I don't know exactly like the scenario, but I don't know if they're playing like a league match or a regular match. I don't know.
Mm-hmm.
But my boy got disqualified I don't know exactly what his like how long his disqualification is.
Hmm.
Maybe for a match or something. And he has to pay a fine. You're probably wondering, got cheating. He did something that he wasn't supposed to.
Yep.
Uh, something outside of game that caused him this. Altercation with like someone in the back for CS. Hell no. My guy, you know, he's a good player. Don't get me wrong. Everyone on Faze CS:GO are hella good.
Yep.
So everyone knows, especially if you're a gamer, you know what the term is teabagging. Obviously, you just want to, you just disrespected your opponent, right? But it's because you probably did some insane stuff to even win the fight or do something for you to even do that. You don't just teabag someone just to do it. You usually do it when you smoke them, uh, poop on them. I'm not gonna or shit on them, whatever. I'm gonna just be on it.
All right.
Or you make some insane clutch or play on that dude, and yeah. So you know this teabagging thing came back in Halo, and it's been around for a while. But Halo, it's like where it's been more common.
Yep.
Um, yeah, but it's kind of dumb that they fined him and disqualified him for this gesture that he did. Um, as esports competitors ourselves, and obviously people watching, um, we don't see teabagging as a bad thing. I just think like, you know, I'd rather do that than just shoot a whole. Like you know how dumb you look just looking straight down and shooting someone's body with a full clip. I'd rather just teabag them quickly and then go do it, defuse the bomb, or depending what game you're playing. Right?
It depends. This is not exactly 1-to-1, but I think
Oh
of this
yeah.
moment from Halo 5. It was Team Envy versus Optic Gaming on Truth. It wasn't shooting body, but it was shooting at the Envy logo on the dude's BR.
That's
Now,
not his. No, you can't lie, bro. That was disrespectful as hell, but it made for a great Halo moment.
it did. The dude who did it, I don't think got fined for it.
Yes.
So the fact that,
You
like you
did not.
said, Phase Rain, not the other one, CS Phase Rain, got fined. I hate that there's two of them. Got fined for
Well, the
teabagging.
the the other one's not in phase, but I just you got to make sure you clear it up because
No, for sure.
um I think this is phase rain with two ends.
Is it? Okay.
I'm pretty sure that's what it is. But anyways, go
Yeah.
ahead. Sorry, I didn't mean to cut you off.
The fact that this Phase Rain got fined for teabagging, which again, some of the biggest esports have like disrespect in so many ways. Like Halo, Angel said, Halo especially. Teabagging is like the blood life of that game. People just do it even when they're losing in the game, like especially
I
in
do it
comp.
when I'm with.
So the fact that he got fined that much money for that's kind of crazy. But if that's the rules that CS has, hey pros, you guys can start a union and petition for that. That's all I'm gonna say. If you guys
I
really want to
wanna.
change it, you
I would.
could.
I would like to sign that petition because what the $10,000 disqualification? I get it, bro. It might be childish, but 10 grand for that is kind of absurd. You can't tell me
Only 10
that
grand is
means.
like my entire tournament winnings, bro. I'm broke immediately.
Dude, I'd be in debt 5 times at that point. So
Hey man, that's on CS. They done
no,
goofed.
they done goof. Make CS great again, bro.
No, we can't say that.
What?
Don't say.
Oh, make the game good again,
Oh my
brothers.
god, bro. We just lost half our viewers.
What? All I said was just make the game better than what it is now.
Mhm.
What the
Someone took that in the wrong way, is all I'm telling you.
bro? The game's aspect of competition should be redone and restructured.
Okay, that's fine.
That's better to
That's
you? You
better
want me to
than
say that?
whatever the hell you said 20 seconds ago.
Just bleep it out or whatever you had to.
Alright, man. But yeah,
But
that's that on the Faze side, and that's that on the esports and gaming side, I believe. So we'll hop over to general news. This is where we would be talking about the Duolingo bird, though I covered it before I saw more news after. So as we know, the Duolingo bird is alive again. I watched a video that he released yesterday. Apparently, the Duolingo bird staged his own death and the reason he staged his own death was that he wanted people to get more attention to Duolingo and actually finish their lessons. He was like, people weren't finishing their lessons. So what if I, end myself? Maybe people will come back to the app. He's like, oh, people were paying attention to me, but they didn't go back to the app. So then he put a challenge saying that if enough people complete their lessons in a certain amount of time, he'll revive. They did. He revived. The thing is that he wasn't dead in the first place. So, of course, as we know, this is a massive publicity stunt. Duolingo Bird's back. The app icon looks really trolly right now. Bro's like bursting out of the coffin, eyes glowing and everything. But
What, bro? Let's be honest, bro. Duolingo does their stuff right, bro.
no, yeah.
Name me one company, any company, that you know where. How was I say? They advertise their app without shoving it down your face. You can't. Pretty much everybody. But Duolingo, they just do social media like we had said this before, like the last time, but they do social media differently.
Yeah.
To a point where they just.
You good?
I don't know. Anyway, yeah, they do social media differently. They don't really just shove down like, yo, come do Duolingo, do your lessons, do your lessons. They just make some trolly videos, and I think that's what it should be.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah.
Yeah. That's that on that end. We move over to one of the most pointless potential rebrands in history. Warner Bros. Discovery is apparently going to be rebranding Max from using the color blue to some combination of black and white. Funnily enough, when Max first launched, when it was called HBO Max, it also was just black and white, and they added some life to it. And now, like, you know what? Never mind. Let's just go back to black and white.
Oh, what the fuck? Okay, I'm sorry for cursing a lot, but why with these corporations going black and white? Why is everything trying to look corporal now? You see McDonald's nowadays? You see how depressing and corporal that looks?
Yeah. It's
Come
just
on, bro.
it's the modern aesthetic, my friend.
Bro, our generation don't care what it looks like, bro. And when I'm talking about our generation, what are we, what are we, Alpha? Gen Alpha?
We're Gen Z. We're not Gen Alpha. Whoa,
Oh, we're
whoa,
not.
whoa.
Whoa, wait. That's people born now, right?
No, now
Or
it's
no?
Gen Beta.
Oh, man, fuck! What does that matter? What is that a thing?
Well, because you can tell when somebody's born. Like, millennials act a certain way. Our generation acts a certain way. Gen Alpha definitely acts a certain way.
I mean, yeah, we act a different way. I mean, we were fucking eating Tide Pods like a couple years back. Remember that shit? God damn. Yeah, we need some help.
It's a little late for that now, my friend.
Anyways, but not the point. Yeah, everything is just going to black and white. Everything's just trying to become corporal looking theme. Black and white says modern colors and look for everything. Fuck that. Yeah, it doesn't really matter. No one really cares.
No, not at all.
So we're gonna nothing on the app changes, but
yeah.
other than that,
we're just gonna stop talking about this because this is such a nothing burger change. They didn't need to change it. In fact, they're making it look worse. Is the thing.
We just extended this topic. That should have only taken what you just said. That's it.
Yeah.
Extended that thing for like another 2 minutes, bro. Fuck me.
Hey,
anyways, something more important.
More important, yeah. KFC will be rebranding to TFC. I'm just kidding. KFC is moving their headquarters out of Kentucky to Texas. A lot of companies have been moving their HQs to Texas. KFC is a funny one, considering that the very first initial of its name, K, stands exactly for you can finish it.
Kentucky.
Yeah. So why the hell are you moving your headquarters out of the state that your whole brand is based off of? Probably for tax incentives, obviously, and stuff like that. Yeah. But still, there's some principle.
What are they going to rebrand? No. Like you were saying?
No, they won't. The
like,
name's too iconic.
Okay, you might think of. Do you remember when IHOP changed their name to iHub?
Yeah, but that was That
The
was
international burger thing. That's
yeah,
like a
that
burger
was
run.
like for like publicity. They weren't like being for real about
No,
that.
I know, but like, still, do you remember when they did that?
Yeah,
There's places that changed their sign for a bit,
yeah.
just to
You want to
what
know what
was
I
it?
think?
What?
So KFC may change instead of like having both names, KFC and Kentucky Fried Chicken. They just might have the initials KFC. Like, you know how Dunkin' Donuts didn't want to just be known for donuts anymore? So they dropped the donuts part and just put Dunkin' on every building now? And now people go there not just for donuts, but also for coffee and other stuff? And it
Yes,
worked.
yes, because they've evolved their game.
Yeah.
Like,
KFC maybe later down the line may drop the Kentucky Fried Chicken part and just go by KFC. We know what it stands for now, but people in the future may not care for that. They just see KFC and just go to KFC, not thinking of Kentucky or fried chicken.
I've never heard anyone say the full name out like the full name out is anymore.
Yeah.
It's diabolical for someone to even say it now. Oh, you want to Kentucky Fried Chicken, bro?
You're like, what?
No,
No.
no, bro. Why aren't you just saying KFC, bro?
Yeah.
So yeah, I know what you mean. You got a point, bro. I mean, I started realizing that with Dunkin' Donuts too.
Yeah.
I still say Dunkin' Donuts, but obviously, they're just gonna call it Dunkin'. Yeah, but I'll, to my heart, truly, I will still call that shit Dunkin' Donuts.
That's fair, man. I do it
It
all the time
just,
too.
it just flows better. Oh, I'm gonna go to Dunkin'. No, bro, I'm going to Dunkin' Donuts. Yes. So, but I get it, bro. It's just, they're known for something else, but
Yeah. And that's just how it is at the moment. But yeah. We move on now to probably my most hyped topic of this actual thing.
why did you do that?
I don't know.
Did you do that?
The most important topic from today's podcast, Andor, which has now been critically acclaimed as the best Star Wars TV show of all time, is having its second season, which is also the final season, releasing on April. Do not miss this.
I would definitely be missing this.
You are missing peak television.
Bro, what? You've been saying I've been missing peak television for like forever.
Yeah, you didn't watch Shogun. That won how many goddamn awards at the Emmys? You didn't watch Andor. That won how many goddamn awards at the Emmys? This show is better than The Mandalorian, which you
I
watched.
don't know why I can't watch stuff Star Wars related anymore.
But you watched The Mandalorian.
Oh, I mean, yeah, but like it's different.
Did you watch all 3 seasons?
Yes,
But you can't watch Andor.
I know. I can't watch like I think Mandalorian is the last thing I ever remember watching. I will never. The only thing I could watch like from beginning from Star Wars, I think it's called the Clone Wars
Oh, well, that's also one of the best Star Wars things.
or
If you like
Clone
Clone
Wars.
Wars, you would like Andor.
Right? Is that what it's called?
Star Wars.
Yeah. This Star Wars: The Clone Wars. Yeah,
Yeah.
7 seasons. Yeah,
That's amazing.
that it was the best Star Wars thing I've ever seen.
Yeah.
Ever.
And I have a Clone Wars poster in my room. I'm telling you right now, Andor is up there with the Clone Wars. Andor is freaking fantastic. Did you watch the Star Wars movie Rogue One?
Yeah, but I didn't really. I mean, I don't understand it because I don't watch any of the other ones.
If you watch Andor, Rogue One makes so much more damn sense to you. Also, there's only a few things you need to understand Rogue One. Andor and Star Wars Episode 3 Revenge of the Sith. And good news for you, Revenge of the Sith turns 20 this year and is going back in theaters in April. So you can go in theaters, sit down, watch Revenge of the Sith, watch Andor.
Rogue One is it this movie?
Yeah.
I mean, okay. Yeah, I mean, I'll give it a try. I mean, what more can I say?
I think Rogue One is one of the best Star Wars movies out there.
What about the other one before that one?
Revenge of the Sith, I think, is the best Star Wars movie.
Oh no, it's not the Star Wars movies. Hold on, bro. I'm missing. And there's one that I'm like I thought was pretty good.
Which one?
I'll see. I'll tell you which one it is. Uh, The Rise of the Skywalker.
I'm ending this podcast today. Everybody,
Whoa!
thank
It's
you for
probably
watching
you wanna know
Conquest.
why I said that?
Why?
It's probably the only one I've seen recently. No, that thing was trash. I think I fell asleep watching the movie.
Scared me for a moment, man. Jesus.
What?
Rise of
You
Skywalker might be not just one of the worst Star Wars movies, just might be one of the worst movies of all time. That
why
movie's
was
bad.
why was it so bad?
Because
I
they
didn't
didn't
get
know
it.
what they were doing, is the problem.
But the same people that make Star Wars movies are the same people
No,
that
they're
make this.
not.
I know. They're all different. I know.
Episodes 1 through 6 were made by George Lucas. Episodes 7 and 9 were made by J.J. Abrams, and episode 8 was made by Ryan Johnson. You see the issue there. 8 and 9 were made by two different people.
Which one out of the two that came after? Which ones were good? None.
7 was good. 8 was really controversial. And 9 was universally hated. So it went from good to meh to this is trash.
Okay, why did this dude sell Star Wars to Disney? What was the reasoning behind it?
George Lucas was like, I'm done making Star Wars because he made his 6 movies. He made the Clone Wars. He's like, that's it. There's no more. If you guys want to make more stuff off it, go for it. He was working with Disney before, anyways. Like he had rides in their parks and stuff well before he sold it. So it's like Disney will be cool, right? Right? Disney has
Bro,
been kind of cool with it, not all the way, but somewhat.
bro, have you seen it, bro? Have you seen like that video of him like when he signed it away? He looked all sad.
Well, I mean, at that point he didn't care anymore because like Star Wars became not his passion project at that point because he made his 6 movies because he made 4, 5, 6, and 1, 2, 3, and then he made the Clone Wars, and he's like, that's all I really want to do. If you guys want to make stuff with the cut happens after, sure. And they did, and it got to like a rocky start.
I guess. Um, Spectre? Spec what is that? Spectre? Spectre?
What incarnations are you reading?
It's a game. I don't think we're playing it right now.
Okay.
How do you say it? I can't read. I read it at a like I'm illiterate.
How do you spell it?
How about SP? It's Spectre. I think it's Spectre divided.
Okay.
Right? Does that sound familiar?
I know.
Um, I just sent it on Twitter so you can see it. How do you? I'm probably pronouncing it right. I'm or wrong. What it might be both.
SP what?
Spectre.
Yeah, Spectre Divide.
Okay, so I wasn't tripping, bro. Well, it's like when I read the word Wednesday and it doesn't sound like how I spell it.
Oh.
And why is it spelled so weird?
That's how you spell Spectre.
No, but like I know that, but I thought I was reading it wrong.
Oh. No, you're
But
fine.
anyway,
No,
yeah,
I've never heard of this game. This is the first I've ever heard of
it
this.
it looks like Valorant,
Okay.
but on console, like more console-like.
Interesting. Yeah, no, I've straight up never heard of this game.
It's like a Valorant type of game.
Okay. May have to look into it.
You
But I
get two characters. You could die. You could live twice.
okay.
Um,
I'll check it out. But I think with that, that's about it for this week. If you want to close us out.
yeah, I've been your host, your co-host. Sorry, not your host, because I don't own that title no more or at all. Um, I've been your co-host, Angel or Assassin, as you guys always know me. Thank you guys for watching this week's podcast. Was expected to record it. I thought we were just gonna release some shorts and call it a day. So, but yeah, thank you guys for listening on the topics we talked about. It's a good amount.
Yep.
Of important stuff. But make sure you'll be on the lookout for the shorts. There's some other stuff we can talk about. We're gonna be that Mokhtar will be talking about because I didn't record any, he did. Um, yeah. But make sure you go back and watch the other videos on the channel. Our Halo Coliseum. The long-awaited one we've been waiting 5 years for. So now that video is out, and that game and map is out for y'all. So, But with that being said, make sure you like, comment, subscribe, turn on that notification bell so you know when we upload. Comment down below what you like, what you didn't like, what you think, what you want to watch come out from us in the following weeks. Follow our socials down below, and yeah, I got nothing much to say besides we'll see you guys in the next one.
Bye.
Peace.